I am using some avocado oil. Avocado oil. As we sear them, they're going to go in this baking dish. Okay? As we sear them, they're going to go in this baking dish. Let's turn it down a little bit. Back up. Smothered ribeyes. Now, I'm going to do this as close as the way my mom did it. But of course, you know it's not going to be the exact same way. So she would take 2 packs of brown gravy mix. If you want to make homemade gravy, that's up to you. But I want it the way that I grew up eating it. So she would take 2 packs of brown gravy mix it up with a little bit of water, and then pour it in the pan with the steak. I don't have the small packs, but I'm going to take. I know how to use enough to make it equal 2 packs of mix. Okay. I want it the exact same way I had it growing up. And then you're not going to cook these fully. They're going to finish cooking in the oven. Okay? You just want to put a good sear on them. Okay? Just a couple minutes on each side. I want a little extra gravy, so I'm going to use a little bit more. And you can pair this whatever you want with whatever you want. Corn, cabbage, green beans, whatever. Okay? just make sure when you do the mix that it's not lumpy. All right, just make sure it's not lumpy. See that? It's gonna be real loose. See? But you can look at it and tell however many people you're feeding whether it's going to be enough gravy or not. All right. These are ribeyes, but when I was growing up, my mom didn't use ribeyes. She used T-bones. I was never really a fan of T-bone, but of course, you know, I grew up in the day you ate what was made, what was cooked, or you went to bed hungry. So I closed my mouth, I ate it. All right. Every frying pan, every pot, every grill, every hot plate has a hot side. So that's why you see me moving it around. Don't think I'm sitting here just playing with it. Okay? Everything has a hot side. Yeah, I have eggs out for baking purposes. Okay. Okay, that's brown enough. See? Now it's not done, all right? We just put a little sear on it. Okay, it's not done. We got one more piece to go in there. Make sure you guys are tapping and sharing ribeye steaks. We're cooking medium to high heat. Our oven is already preheated on 325. So you're going to let them cook until you get to your desired tenderness. Anywhere from maybe 40 minutes to an hour. Covered, okay? 40 minutes to an hour. Covered. And it also is going to depend on how thick your steak is also. All right? Which is a reason why I put some meat tenderizer on here. But our seasonings are here. I can get rid of this. Meat tenderizer, nature seasoning, garlic and onion, black pepper, parsley, accent. All right. You can also add you some Lipton soup if you want to. Totally up to you. You can add you some seasoning salt. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm more than certain my mom used seasoning salt. I just didn't use any in it. So, and get you 2 or 3 packs of brown gravy, or you can make you some gravy, or use chicken gravy, turkey gravy, beef gravy, whatever you want to use. This is just a regular brown gravy mix, and it's equivalent to 3 packs. And use the liquid amount that's on the back of the pack, okay? And we're just gonna pour it into the pan with the steaks. We're getting there. We're getting there. What I'm also going to do okay. We're gonna let it sit there for a minute, but the flame is off, okay? When you're using gas, that's one thing you don't have to worry about. The flame is off. But I don't remember if my mom did this or not, but we're gonna cut us up an onion and put it in here, okay? I wasn't gonna do it originally, that's why the onion is not already cut. It's still sizzling because the pan is still hot, but the flame is off. The pan is hot, but the flame is off. Just gonna slice it. All right, it's that simple. It's a beautiful sear on there, ain't it? All right, they're gonna fit right in here. Off of the heat, let you all see. All right, they're not done. We just seared them. Now, we're gonna take our brown gravy mixture here, and you can make as much as you like. If you want them to cover the steaks, you can absolutely do that, okay? If you want it to cover the steaks, absolutely do that. And then we're just gonna pour it in here, and I may even make some more. I have to see once I get it in here. I know that's gonna be a lot of noise, so let's do this. People love to tell me I make too much noise on my show. Anyway. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with some nature seasoning. All right. A little bit more of, now this right here is just extra. What you see me doing now, you don't have to do this. My mom didn't do this. Okay, it's just a little habit for me. And then I'm going to use a little bit more of this accent. Okay. Take your onions. I'm not using any gloves for 2 reasons. One reason is because I don't have any, right? And the second reason is because this is for my family. But you best believe if I had somebody, I would be using them. I don't like the smell of onions on my hand. And I do know how to get it off. Okay. Weird. And then now we're going to take, now this does come with a lid, but I'm not going to use the lid because I want to keep the steam in to tenderize the meat. But it does come with a lid, but I'm going to use some foil. I'm going to take some foil and cover this and let them cook until they get to your desired tenderness. It should be probably anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour. Shouldn't be no longer than an hour, unless you're cooking a cowboy ribeye. Okay? Sorry for the noise of the foil. But make sure you take your time and you cover it tightly. Okay? Take your time and cover it tightly. That way you can keep your steam in. And that's it, you guys. Smothered ribeyes. Gonna cook on 325 for about 40 minutes to an hour. About 40 minutes to an hour. No, I got my oven on 325. About 40 minutes to an hour. In about 50 minutes, you can go in with a fork and kind of check it and see if it's at your tenderness. And then if it is, at that point, you can take them out. But if it's not, let them go a little longer, but keep them covered. If you cook them uncovered, you'll run the risk of drying them out. Okay?